Today we'll be talking about this anime called Rent a Girlfriend. And in this anime, it has one of the most, if not down bad main characters in all of anime.
If you think it would help, I can give you both.
I want to jerk off! Look at that! But before we talk about that, I want to tell you a little bit about the guy who made it. Rent a Girlfriend was written by Reiji Miyajima, who worked as an assistant for the manga series Ace of Diamonds. He also has some of his own mangas he made that did pretty well, like Pool no Saboten. In fact, it was so good, I couldn't find anything about it but a few pictures on the internet. Is this it? Maybe this is it? Or this? This can't be it, right? Please tell me that this is Reiji is... This can't be it, right? Because if it is, you got me. I'm interested, but more interested in how he also wrote Suzuki no Shiten, which I also couldn't find anything about. But I found a cover art of it in a written review by the Yen Press. Yen Press describes the first volume as love between brother and sister, love between man and woman. That which is most forbidden is most unyielding. Alright, I think I heard enough. I'm gonna stop you right there. What? When his youngest sister turns 15, their father reveals a long-hidden secret of the Shuinji siblings and knocks Arata's world off its axis.
3週間先まで犯罪者が死んでいくようにデスノートには記してあるが、キラは死の時間を操れるということも L には示している。だからこの場合、僕が何の情報も得ていない時に新しく報道される犯罪者が死んでいけばいい。キラは死の時間を操れると示している。だから僕が何の情報も得ていない時にやってやるよ、エル。
So he just smashes his stepsister. That's what I'm getting from it. He just smashes Why? Why? In 2017, Mr. Ryujima made Rent a Girlfriend's manga. And it did pretty well in Japan, which led us to what we have today. Pure hatred. So the main story is about this guy. Now, I don't even care to remember his name, nor bother.
But I hate this guy.
We're gonna call him Mr. Simp. Mr. Simp just recently got broken up with his ex, Mommy. No, that's actually her name. Who names their kid Mommy? Anyways, he got broken up with.
I fell in love with someone else. Let's break up.
Now he is what you call down bad. And in fact, he is so down bad that he starts jerking off while crying in a dark room. Yeah, no, I didn't make that up. That's how the story starts. He is done. He is fed up with being a loser.
So fed up with it all.
So he decided he wants to get a girlfriend. Now, how is he gonna do that, you may be asking? By getting a job, being responsible, having goals, dreams, ambition? No, he chooses the only degenerate option there is, renting a girlfriend. I'm not making this up. I'm not. To be honest, at this point, I'd be less disappointed in a prostitute. At least you get something from that. We'll call her Ho-Ho.
Are you Kazuya?
Now, Mr. Simp and Ho-Ho goes on a date and has a fantastic time.
Damn, she's hot.
But then he finds out that she was actually a rental girl. That's like me getting with a prostitute and be like, you only wanted me for my money. What did he expect? And so he decides to get back at her by renting her out more and review bombing her. She gets fed up with it and asks him what we're all thinking. What's your problem? This made Mr. Simp horny? He was in fact so horny that his grandma could feel it and caused her to have an accident. They both rush over to the hospital and, like any simp, lies to his family.
She's my girlfriend.
Grandma gets super excited. I would have been told my grandma right there. She for the streets, grandmama. She for the streets. While leaving the hospital, he runs into the boys. He then lies to them and tells them that she's
My girlfriend. Your girlfriend?
He mentioned that they was gonna have a little get together and invited them along with them. Then Mr. Simp realizes that his ex-mommy is also there.
Kazuya?
Now we're mentioning it. Why is she? I can't think of any good reason why they would invite her. Unless they heard of mommy's legendary skills. The secret arts of the well-known, well-profound Gok 3000. Explains why her knees are always red. Mommy tells everyone that she actually doesn't mind him being there because she already had moved on with somebody new.
I've moved on.
She's moved on from me?
When did you start seeing someone new, Mommy? Oh, just a little while ago.
This makes Mr. Simp very sad and horny.
Oh God, I'm gonna kill him.
For those who are saying, that never happened, you didn't jack off in the urinal stall. It did, you was just never shown it, okay? I had to improvise. Remember, a great philosopher once said,
if a man jacks off in the bathroom at a urinal and nobody's around, did it really ever happen?
Now take that with you when you go to sleep tonight. You pessimistic. So there's no real point to tell you anything that happens after that because nothing eventful happens. Well, except for the part where this new girl is introduced and she likes Mr. Simp, but then he rejects her and decides it's better to go home and whack off to a girl that will never give you light of day.
One sec, gotta use the bathroom.
Besides that, it never progresses, ever. It does the same thing over and over again. He buys her things, he cries, he jacks off. He buys her things, he cries, he jacks off, rinse and repeat until you get the story up to rent a girlfriend.
I'm coming.
Isn't it time to go to the hospital? What were you doing? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Now, it wouldn't even be that bad if she was at least a likable character. She's not. She's not likable. She's fake. She has no true feelings to nobody. She doesn't smile, laugh, nothing. Like, she doesn't care about any attributes. Throughout the anime, he spent, someone calculated it was like $23,000 altogether on this woman, and yet she shows zero appreciation for it whatsoever. You can't call her a tsundere either. She's just girl boss. Like, the whole story is her trying to be an actor. Girl boss. She's just hyper focused on her career. She even says it in the show that they are not boyfriend or girlfriend multitude of times.
We're only doing this whole charade in order to look like a real couple for our grandma's happiness.
And it's not just her that sucks, but everybody sucks, all right? Including the girl who likes him. Mami-chan is just not likable at all in the beginning of the story, and throughout, she never redeems herself once. Ruka-chan is that one chick. Ruka, I don't know, she's the young chick. Yeah, she's 17. That's all I gotta say about that. Everyone stays the same. Nobody really grows through the anime. I mean, except maybe Mami-chan. She kind of does. Like, gets more depressed and more sad and less mean, and that she's not with Mr. Simp. What? But nobody beats Mr. Simp. He is by far the worst character. I hate this man so much. He does everything you shouldn't do in front of a woman. All right? He cries. He simps. He jacks off. Those are the three combinations for disaster. What more do you want from me? Like, this man has zero ambitions whatsoever, no skills, no attributions, no, like, willpower. Like, he's just a crybaby. Like, at least when you make an anime character that's a crybaby, like, they change from being a crybaby to being a crybaby that's strong. The only thing he's good at is being sad. That's it. And yet you're telling me somehow these women are attracted to him and flocking to him for some reason that I am not aware of. He doesn't have money. He has nothing. He just jacks off in his room all day. He cries in front of every girl in the anime. He just cries in front of all the time. I don't know how it's in Japan, but if you pull that crap over here in America, you might as well be in a safari desert. Because you ain't making nobody wet acting like that. He's not funny. He's not charming. He's not cunning. He's not smart. He's not manly. He's not protective. He won't protect nobody. He just cries, so throw that out of the window. He's so not manly that he makes the island boys look manly. And they kissed each other. This story is it's just bad. The story has no progression whatsoever. Every time I talk to someone about this anime, it'll just be out of pure frustration with the main character. That's it. It'll just be anger. I will just hate watching the anime the whole time. I make better stories when I was in 3rd grade. And that was a story about Eminem characters playing a Jumanji board. Yeah, I made that, and that's better than this piece of crap. But, I don't know. Maybe it's like it's gonna pull a berserk on us, and the whole story is gonna pull a 180. My cat is Why? You're gonna get hurt. Get down then. Why are you meowing? You got yourself there. You're not even that far down. Why? Stop meowing. You did this yourself. Here, get on my shoulder. I'm like JonTron, but with a cat. Call me JonTron. But you know what? Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe it'll be pull a whole 360 on us like Berserk, and then the whole anime changes, and then there's demons, and then people everybody. Maybe it'll pull something like that. I don't know. Let me read the manga. It might get better. It might have progressed. There might be hope still. Gosh. It's worse than I thought! Ah! She's just looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, the anime sucks.